What's up, guys? Ecom here. It's been a while since I've done a video, maybe a week or so, but this video is going to be about why. Where have I been? What have I been doing? And what's going on with the knife stuff. Alright, what you see in front of you is a couple of boxes. Plain old white boxes. There's nothing in them, but this will be my packaging for the knives. So I've been investing a bunch of money lately. I just want to get this off and running, and it's hard to come up with the money if you're not selling anything yet, right? So I've been working doubles, picking up jobs with a couple of buddies of mine, just anything I can to make some money to pay for these investments. I have a really big investment that I made. Some of you guys on Instagram already know what it is, but I'll save that for a future update because I'm going to do a video just on that. I'm very excited about it. And having a little bit of an anxiety attack because it was a lot of money, but I need it. So what are you going to do, right? So the boxes, two sizes. And so I've got one of the curved blades I'm working on. As you can see, it's plenty of room to spare, right? So I can fit the sheath in there, some nice bubble wrap, a whole bunch of other stuff if I need to. Plenty of room, and it's still small enough where I don't think I'm going to get killed on shipping. Alright, and obviously a longer one for the longer blades. They have the nice locking tabs. And once I figure out a knife company name, which I have not done yet, put a sticker on it or something, just mark the box so you know it's from me. Okay, now, with these, you have to buy them in batches of 50, which can get kind of pricey, so that's one investment, but at least that's done. Let's see, another investment. I got a bunch of stuff in from Alpha Knife Supply. We got a bunch more handle material. There's one thing I learned from my first batch is when I sent it off to heat treat, I had nothing to do. I had no steel, I had nothing to work on. I just sat around and did nothing. So I don't want to do that, so I got plenty of material. I bought a whole bunch of steel. The next run's going to be in CPM 154, which is a great steel. Let's see, I got some, see if you guys can see that, titanium. Maybe make some titanium friction folders. We'll see. These are kind of pricey when you start buying a bunch of bars like this. So I want to get my skill just a little bit higher before I do that. We got some titanium sheets, nice and thin for the liners. We could do something like that. Maybe I'll get into anodizing. Some stainless sheets as an affordable option. Some Alpha Knife Supply pivots and stop pins. As you can see, this stuff gets expensive pretty quick. It's 45 bucks for this little bag of screws, and what was that, $27 for the other one. So I just been, my wallet's screaming, please stop, especially with no knife money coming in. But like I said, that's why you haven't seen much of me. I've been just working, paying for all this stuff. Okay, but enough crying about money. I have one of the knives. I haven't finished any from the first batch yet, but I'm moving along. And this one that I just showed you before is the only one I have inside. It's like 15 below with the windshield outside, so I'm not going out there. No way. With all the work I've been doing, I need a day of rest, so I'm gonna YouTube it today. Now, these are D2, and you can see they took a pretty nice polish. It took forever. A D2 is very abrasion resistant, and I did this by hand, so you could imagine it really took a long time, but came out nice. You see all the different angles. The top swedge, let me see if you can see it this way, like a nice little mohawk on the blade. Very nice, super pointy. This one bit me like 3 times when I was hand sanding it. Let's see the other side. Very cool, and I didn't lose the grind lines. Okay, great. Progress is good, right? Also, got my little tote full of screws and other stuff. I got some titanium pocket clips, pre-made ones, since I don't know how to make them yet. I'll figure it out though. Also, another big thing, I need to think of a name. I have an issue with as far as a name, and a lot of knife makers will say, just use your name, a knife company name. So, like McStrider Customs, or name anybody. There's a lot of these custom makers, they pretty much just use their name, like Frank Fisher or all of these guys. I can't do that for the simple reason that there's already a knife maker with my name, and he's been around a lot longer than I have. We're talking about Mike Stewart from Bark River Knives. Yeah, I have the same name as him, so I can't use that one. And I actually spoke to Mike Stewart the other day. We were messaging back and forth on the computer, and he was giving me some tips. And the original name of his company is Stewart Knives LLC, and he made it Bark River and all that stuff. But so I can't use Stewart Knives. I can't use my initials, which is MS, because that stands for Master Smith. He's got a bunch of sons and daughters, and a lot of his family are knife makers too, that took up a lot of Stewart names. I wasn't too fond of the Stewart name anyway, putting on a blade. I wanted to come up with something unique. But herein lies the problem. Now, I was thinking something location based. I am on Long Island, so it could be something like Long Island Knives, Long Island Blades. I don't know. I gotta look at all the ideas I've had. I do a Google search for it, and sure enough, somebody has it. I guess that's just how it works, right? However, I keep coming back to this. Like, what the heck is that? A few years ago, I went to Mexico. And my fiance and I went on a tour of the Mayan ruins. And outside of the ruins, they had a couple of locals that were hand carving these Diablo masks. And the way it goes, as far as if I can remember my history right, the ancient Mayans used to wear this to mock the invaders. So this was just a mockery. It wasn't like a devil worship or anything like that. This was to mock the invaders, saying, hey, invaders, you guys are the devil, and look, this is what you look like, right? But I really like this as maybe a possible logo, not because of the whole demonic devil stuff, 'cause I'm not into that stuff, but for what it stands for is it's really mockery and shenanigans, and it's defiance. And if you know me personally, defiance is kind of a really good way to describe me. And of course I looked up defiance blades, and I'm pretty sure that's taken. So I don't know, I was thinking a personality trait, maybe something like that, or even a location based name. So I'm racking my brains. If you have any ideas, you can put them down here. No guarantees that I'll take your name, but I'm open to suggestions. I guess that's about it, guys. I'm going to try and bang out a few more videos today, because I have a list, big list of videos to do. And let me know what you think about this as a logo. Let's see if I can make that work somehow. I am absolutely no artist, so I don't know if I can make this work. But if I can, maybe I'll figure something out. I know a lot of knife makers use skulls and stuff, so I don't want to be just some cookie cutter nonsense. I want to kind of make my own thing. So let me know what you think, and I'll be back in a few minutes, because I'm going to do a couple videos. It's freezing outside. Alright guys, I'll see you in a little bit.